So this serves as a whole meal, not a side. So we'll use some big boy sweet potatoes. Make sure to wash them well and then poke some holes all over with a fork. Coat with oil. I prefer to use avocado oil, but any high heat oil would work. Sprinkle some salt and add them to a preheated oven at 200 degrees Celsius or 400 Fahrenheit for about 45 minutes or until fork tender. Meanwhile, let's prepare the supporting acts for the filling. Finely dice 30 grams or half a cup of green onions and reserve a third of them for topping. Next up, we'll add a jalapeno that I deseeded and chopped in tiny bits, aka finely chopped. 145 grams or 5.5 ounces of diced bacon. 50 grams or about 2 ounces of diced feta cheese, and the same quantity of grated sharp cheddar cheese, and reserve a quarter of the cheddar for topping. In a pan on medium-low heat, add a teaspoon of oil and place the bacon to gently crisp up. Once enough fat has rendered out of the bacon, add the green onions and jalapenos to fry them together. Do that for about 1 minute, just enough to release the flavors. Now the baking time is up, so take the potatoes out and test for tenderness. Mine needed about 10 more minutes. The total time depends a lot based on the size of the potatoes, so make sure to check for tenderness. So back in the oven they go, and we have time to dice up some hot peppers for the toppings. Like, I really love the color of these guys. Now the potatoes are done, take them out and let them cool off for at least 5 minutes. This will make them a lot easier to handle. Now cut about 2/3 up at the 45 degrees angle to create a scooping window. Take out a bowl and proceed to scoop the interior of the potatoes. Now when handling them, use a kitchen towel or a couple layers of paper towels to hold so you don't burn your hands, because these guys are still pretty hot. Scoop the insides out, but be careful not to tear into the skin. Leave a bit of flesh around the edges so they can still hold their shape. This looks about perfect. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Remember what I said about using paper towels to handle them? Well, I didn't. So don't be like me, protect your hands. Once done scooping, use a potato masher to make it all smooth. Then add the cheeses, 2 tablespoons of sour cream, half a teaspoon of paprika and 1 of garlic powder, and then add salt and pepper to taste. Mix it all together and taste for seasoning. Once you have it perfect, add the bacon, onion and jalapeno to combine. Now spoon it all back in the hollowed potatoes. Make sure it's evenly spread with no air gaps by gently pressing it in. Top with the reserved cheddar cheese, and here's a bonus tip. Add a bit of the cheddar cheese on the side of the pan. This will crisp up into cheesy chips that we'll use to top to add a bit of extra crunch. Place them back in the oven, same temperature, for 25 minutes and an additional 5 minutes on broil to get the cheese extra crispy. But make sure to remove the cheese before that so it doesn't burn. Now take them out, place them on the plate of your choice, add the toppings, snap the pics, post them on Instagram, don't forget to tag me, and enjoy!